Are you confused about what oils to buy? So was I. So I asked my health coach mom to weigh in. So first of all cooking oils are going to be the best when they're certified organic, cold pressed or expeller pressed, and unrefined and extra virgin. Any kind of refining or chemical extraction process will make them less healthy. Also, any fat or oil will go rancid eventually, and rancid oil can be very harmful to your health. So be sure to check the pressing dates and buy oil that is the newest or has the longest expiration date. All of these oils have omega-6 fatty acids, and some of them have omega-3 fatty acids. It's important to get both of these in your diet, but most of us consume far too many omega-6s. Omega-6 acids tend to promote inflammation, whereas omega-3s tend to reduce inflammation. So we're typically looking for oils that are higher in omega-3s and lower in omega-6s. You also want to buy oils that are sold in glass containers and that are dark in color. Because oil can strip and absorb PVC and other chemicals from plastic containers or metal tins, glass is the safest material. And also UV light degrades oils, so you want to look for a dark glass container. It's also smart to store your oil in the refrigerator, especially if your kitchen is above 70 degrees. This will help slow down the degradation of oil and keep the oil away from UV light. Now for some specific oils. Safflower oil. The high oleic versions of this are best. It does have a high smoke point and it's used in a lot of organic processed foods, but it does not have any omega-3s, so it is not considered a very healthy oil. Sunflower oil is essentially identical to safflower oil and also completely lacks omega-3. Coconut oil is okay for cooking, but it is very high in saturated fats, and some of the health benefits that you've probably heard about coconut oil may be overstated. The health studies around coconut oil are based on MCT oil, which is derived from coconuts, but is not the same as grocery store coconut oil. We don't consider coconut oil to be a poison, but we're also not convinced it's a superfood, and it contains no omega-3s. Olive oil is always our top pick. It is fine for cooking at 350 degrees or below. You do want to make sure that you choose an olive oil that is high in polyphenols, particularly oleocanthal. We have an entire guide about how to select the best olive oil. My all-time favorite pick for olive oil is Olea True, and I use this every day. Avocado oil is probably my favorite for cooking. There are great health benefits. It's rich in monosaturated fat and omega-3s, and it has a high smoke point. So this is what we typically use for any kind of shallow frying or deep frying or cooking at higher heat. Canola oil has gotten a very bad rap, mostly because it is often mixed with rapeseed oil, which can contain a toxic compound. However, canola oil that is not rapeseed oil does have some omega-3s and a high smoke point, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Ghee is clarified butter, and I do like this for cooking. It has a high smoke point and a few beneficial compounds in it. Unfortunately, though, ghee is mostly saturated fat, so you want to watch how much you're consuming. Walnut oil has more nutrients and antioxidants than many other oils, and therefore a lot of health benefits. Unfortunately, as it has a lower smoke point, it is better to consume this raw rather than to cook with it. Hemp seed oil has a very low smoke point, so it's not good for cooking, but it does have a good balance of omega-3s and omega-6s and is highly nutritious. Palm oil, in addition to the environmental concerns that come from its production, is high in saturated fat and mostly omega-6s, although it does have a high smoke point, so it can be appealing for cooking. Soybean oil, if it is not hydrogenated, does contain both omega-3s and omega-6s and some potential health benefits, and also has a high smoke point. You would want to make sure you got only organic, non-GMO soybean oil, and definitely make sure it is not partially hydrogenated, which gives you trans fats, which are illegal in New York City.